welcome to my channel. If you're just here for the first time, I love you. Thank you for clicking on this, and please be sure to subscribe so you guys see more vids coming up. I have some great videos coming up in the near future, lots of great workouts that I'm really excited for. So follow, subscribe. That's not Instagram, YouTube is subscribe. So subscribe because I'm really planning on posting a lot more workouts, and I have a whole program planned out, and that is coming up. So today's workout is a little bit different. If you don't know, I actually was trained to be a personal trainer, and so I learned a lot about how to work with people who are just starting out in the gym, and I learned how to really adapt it for people who have never worked out a day in their life, all the way up to athletes who are coming in and want to get like a really good workout in and have someone to push them. So this workout is a workout that will cover your whole body. It will focus on toning your body and losing fat, building muscle, and it should be a rather quick workout because that's how we do things in the Sage channel. And also, it's all core focused. So the way that a lot of personal trainers like to kind of design their workouts is to really focus more on movements and not muscles. And that means that we're not going to be focusing an entire day of the week towards your biceps. Instead, we're going to be focusing on getting your body moving, finding positions that activate your core and engage your core, so you're less likely to get hurt, and you're also going to get stronger. And when you get a strong core, you're also going to get it's going to be a lot easier to get stronger upper body and stronger lower body and some nice looking abs. Okay, so that's what this workout is. It's going to be a full body. Every workout is really designed to work your core into it somehow. So I want you guys to think about what the exercise is actually doing. At one point you'll actually see me kneeling in a half kneeling and doing a one-armed row. So I mean, yes, you could stand up and use a cable machine and do a one-arm row, no problem. But when you're kneeling, that all of a sudden causes a little slight imbalance in your body, makes it a little bit harder, and your core is going to work a little bit more, your glutes are going to work a little bit more. And that's really the kind of whole point with personal training from a movement standpoint. So just think about that with this workout, and it'll be great. You can always adapt things. If you ever have any questions, feel free to comment below. I would love to answer any questions that you have. And other than that, I am so excited to show you guys just a sample of a personal training workout. And just remember to subscribe because there's lots more where that came from. If you've watched this far, I already love you. Now let's get into the workout. I don't think that's ever gonna not be a thing on my channel, so let's get in. Voiceover Sage coming back at ya. Hey guys, so we are starting this workout off with a circuit that contains 3 exercises. The first one is just toe taps. You can use a slam ball or a med ball or even a box, and we are just going to do these for 1 minute. Next, we are going to pick up that ball and we are going to do squats to an overhead throw. So this will really warm up our legs, it'll warm up our glutes, it'll warm up our upper body. This will really just work out everything, and I love these, and I will list all the reps and everything below, so don't worry about that right now. And then final one of this exercise are just push-ups. If you find standard push-ups a little bit too hard for you, don't worry at all. We'll do incline push-ups instead, which you will actually get a box like you guys can see, and we'll do push-ups here. Because this took me 4 times to record my push-ups, I am not doing my best here. It's okay. But if those are too easy for you guys really want to challenge yourselves, feel free to do decline push-ups. These ones were killer. I'm actually really happy that I accidentally cut out my face. Haha. Alright, so next circuit will also contain 3 exercises as well, but these ones are more single leg, single arm exercises. So the first one is just an inline row, and I talked about these a little bit in my intro, but we are actually kneeling and using the opposite arm as the leg that's up to really try and activate our core more. So right here, I am using a long resistance band, and I find these amazing for what I am trying to get done. It really keeps constant tension, but you guys can feel free to use a cable machine as well. Just really try and get that kneeling position so you guys can really activate your core and your glutes in this exercise. So you guys should really be feeling this in your back as well as your biceps. This is a great kind of combo exercise that you'll feel it in multiple muscles. Next, we are moving on to sumo squats. I am holding a kettlebell here, and sumo squats are when your legs are actually slightly further than shoulder width apart and your toes are pointed out. And the reason that I like to do this is, one, it targets your hamstrings and glutes a little bit more, but two, probably the most important reason is that it doesn't hurt your knees as much. So I have a lot of knee problems, so I do this quite a bit. And then I'm moving on to single leg RDLs. And these ones are amazing for balance, which means that it will really activate your core a lot as well as your hamstrings. It will also work on a lot of hip mobility. I still struggle with these, as you guys can tell, but we're just going to do these on each side and really try and focus on your balance here. If you need to hold on to something, feel free to do that, or there's also kind of a slightly easier version that I always tell clients to do, and that is just to leave the leg that's supposed to go up just on the ground behind you. Just do not put any weight into that. Just have that kind of as a stabilizing part to your workout, and really just focus more on that front leg and just have the back leg just stabilizing it. Okay, so the last circuit of this entire workout is just focused a little bit more on your upper body. So we are starting off with pull-ups, and I know pull-ups are crazy hard. As you guys could see, I actually use that resistance band to help me. This actually takes about 35 pounds off depending on how light or heavy your resistance band is. This one's a lighter one, so that's why it only takes off that much. So you guys can kind of see how I set it up. If you have a pull-up assist, that would actually be better. Just people were using mine and I didn't feel like waiting because this workout is supposed to be fast, you know? Next, we're moving on to tricep dips. If you have a bench, if you have a box, if you have this kind of thing, any of those will work for tricep dips. If you're using a pull-up assist machine, that actually works better because you can do the bicep pull-ups as well as the triceps together, but I did not have those. And then the very last exercise, which you guys will see an adapted version right now, are just called V-ups. So I'm keeping my arms down if that's kind of difficult, and if it's easy, take your arms off and you are just going to straighten out your upper body and your lower body and then bring them together to create a V. And we're just going to do 3 sets of every single circuit that you guys saw today, and that is the whole workout. This is a very good example of what my personal training sessions look like, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys.